Alright, so I'm back. Yeah, yeah. My last video that I recorded, like, I finally got like uploaded. I think like yesterday. Apparently, like it took basically took forever. I recorded off on my a mobile device, my iPhone, and I thought it was like I then decided to like record it and then upload it from there. That's the first time I've ever done that. Upload a video to YouTube off my phone. But I figured it'd be faster. But it turned out it only took a few faster on my phone than my computer. But it took like a few days. But hey, who would have thought? Go figure. But anyway, yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna talk about like statements that Donald Trump said, regarding like illegal immigration. Now that Donald Trump is officially running for president, I know that's got a lot of people like talking. There's a lot of buzz about that, and I'll be honest. When I heard Donald Trump was running for president, I wasn't sure what to think. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people throwing their hat in the race and everything for 2016. Because let's face it, we definitely need someone better than what we got right now. But I think, but it's not like I need to say. It's not like I need to say that. I mean, it's not like the only one saying that. But look. I mean, I wasn't sure. Like, when Donald Trump entered, I wasn't really sure. I mean, I was just like, well, this let's just see how it plays out. Like, this ought to be interesting. I wasn't really hopeful for much. But now, like, and when he came out and said, like, when it goes to illegal immigration, Mexico isn't sending their best, they're sending their worst. They're sending, murderers, rapists, drug dealers, and all that stuff. And naturally, that has a lot of people mad, of course. Whenever you say something like that, people are going to attack you left and right. Well, what? In a way, it's actually true. Okay, and no, it's not a race thing. So don't just if you're gonna shout racist, just get out right now, because I'm sick and tired of people calling racist, playing the race card all the fucking time. Like, it's just stop already. It's overplayed. It's like no, just stop. I don't care. It's not because they're Mexicans or they're brown. I don't care if it was I don't care if it was Europeans, black, whatever. If you're coming in this country and illegally, I mean, look, you're committing crimes, you gotta go. I don't care. I am sorry. If that'd be the same of any other country. Like, say I go to, like, say I travel to Europe and I rob a bank, I rob a bank, or I kill somebody or some shit like that. Yet and yet I would be tried and prosecuted and put in jail, and I don't know if I'd be deported. But well, anyway, the point is, I went into another country, I broke the law, and if I do, I should be prosecuted, rightfully prosecuted. Same in this country. Okay, like, I'm sure y'all know about this one dude in San Francisco. I forget his name. He like shot this woman in public, just for no reason whatsoever, or he was trying to shoot some type of animal. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know what these people are crazy these days, but apparently this guy had already been deported like 5 times already. Keeps coming back, and now it's just now there's all this talk about amnesty. Obama wants to do. All the Democrats want to do it. Like, how does that solve anything? Like, that just like gives more opportunity for people to come in, for foreigners to come in here and keep committing more crimes. And I'm not saying that all people from Mexico are bad. I'm sure there's some good people who wanna better themselves and escape the hardships of their country. I mean, I'm all for that. I'm not against that. Look, but if you're to come in here and you just commit crimes, causing problems for us, and basically our government's bending over backwards for them to help them out, and of course there's people who exploit that because you got cheap labor. Of course, we'll deal with that in a little while. But look, well, all I'm saying, well, point is, Trump has a point. I agree with what he says. All right, I don't care what y'all say. I may lose people for this, but I really don't give a shit. I mean, Donald Trump says, he may lose some people for this. People wondering why he's throwing his hat. People thought it was just for name recognition. Well, the guy's a real estate mogul. He's on TV. He's got The Apprentice. He's got the Miss USA pageant. I mean, the guy's already a name. You have to be living under a rock to not know who Donald Trump is. Okay, I mean, everyone knows who Donald Trump is. Okay, whether you like him or not. I mean, come on, seriously, it's like Bill Gates. Everyone knows who he is, but Donald Trump. He's the one running. Because it seems like Donald Trump has a point. I'm not saying that Donald Trump's like the greatest guy in the world. He's not a saint. He's not a saint by any stretch of the imagination. He's got his flaws too. That's why I was a little iffy about when he first started running for president. But you know what? I actually that'd be awesome but Donald Trump was president. He would be a total badass. I'm telling you right now. If he was president, he would be one badass president. Like, he just straight talk, tells it like it is, and basically pretty much he's basically all these people dropping him like. And NBC and NASCAR of all people, which is a kind of a shock there. I know, I kind of expect there'd be some backlash from NBC and like they would drop him or get rid of him or whatever. But NASCAR, I mean, that's a shock right there. I'm not really into NASCAR all that much, but still, I mean, what is this world coming to? It's like it's like speaking the truth. I mean, it's like a shocking thing these days. It pretty much it's like get to the point where it'll like speaking the truth will either get you killed or they'll just try to they'll just like or the media will just try to destroy you and take you down. I mean, the media is like overly liberal anyhow. It's like all and they always like to play this game of political correctness, which is like which hasn't done a damn thing to make anything better. It's just it's like always don't want to police language and everything like that and play semantics with words. It's like what. I say shut the fuck up. I'll say what I want to say, however the hell I want to say it. If you don't like it, well, too damn bad. I don't care. And I'm not. I'm not freedom of speech, and I'm not saying someone should run into a building and yell fire. I'm not saying that type of dumb shit. I'm talking about look, if you if you go and present an argument, at least have some facts. I mean, there are some facts that back up Donald Trump's claims, of course, there's San Francisco, and there's a couple of people say their children were actually killed by illegal immigrants. I mean, because our government's pretty much bending over backwards, giving them handouts, free stuff. They commit crimes. They keep getting let out of the system. I mean, and I guess pardoned or whatever. And they even when the government does do its job and deport them, they still keep coming. They're still coming back. It's because the whole this whole amnesty thing. No other country does the type of shit we do. I mean, look. Because if there's this one dude, this Marine, I guess he's in jail in Mexico right now. It's still in the Mexican jail. Still, he crossed the border there. He had because he had guns that he got legally, and of course in Mexico you're not allowed to have guns, and it's overrun by the drug cartels. And now he's still there. And our president decided, our president doesn't want to get him, but he wants to get some dude who abandoned his post and release and try to in order to get him, we release five Taliban terrorists back out in the battlefield so they can try and kill us again. This is cool. I just I just a lot for words, but honestly, Trump has a point. Look, honestly, the only people I don't really have too many faith in the people we got running. We got Hillary Clinton, Jeb Bush, Marco Rubio. This is people from both sides, Democrat and Republican. I thought Rand Paul would probably be the best choice. Right now, I'm either thinking Rand Paul or Donald Trump. One of the two. Donald would be my second choice. But honestly, if Donald Trump, Donald Trump, I guess he is getting some kind of momentum. Sure. He's lost a few folks, but it seems like he's getting momentum. I guess he's challenging his Republican rivals. His Republican rivals are too. Some of them are a little too scared to say anything. But because Donald Trump. Look, he's not pretty much politicians, they're crooked as fuck. Look, he even says so. He's dealt with them his whole life. He knows how they work. He knows how they operate. The lobbyists control and own them. Because they need donors, fund their campaigns and to get in office. And Trump says, pretty much, in a way, Trump says, the lobbyists don't own me. I own the lobbyist. Okay, because he's already got millions. Okay, he can fund his own campaign. He doesn't, and money's not an issue for him. Okay, he could just fund his own campaign and everything. I'm not saying that money makes you a better person. There's plenty of people who are rich and they're pieces of trash anyway. But it's about what you plan to do. Trump is a successful businessman. He's no real estate, and he has a building in New York, and he had, of course, the Apprentice and the Miss USA pageants and everything. Of course, those are pretty much gone because he's running for president. But because he feels like he wants to make America great again. Right now it's either him or Rand Paul, one of the two. But it's just I just people who want to say racist stuff. Why can't we just deal with the issue? It's like arguing with children. All right, look, it's why don't we just deal? That's the problem with America. It's nobody wants to deal with anything. All right, it's you just want to argue and just say, oh, that's racist. It's no, it ain't. Okay, I don't care who's I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, or whatever skin you are. If you're breaking a crime, you got to go. Okay, you're causing problems. you're a menace to society. Okay, I don't care where you're from. You know, it's a problem that needs to be dealt with. Illegal immigration, part of the problem that by allowing illegal immigration involves for opportunities for people to come in there and commit crimes. Okay, I'm not saying and I'm again not I'm not saying everyone who comes from Mexico is bad. There's plenty of good ones. All right, and there's a couple I know they came and they did good stuff. I mean, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. All right. And now Donald Trump says, we should build. He wants to build like a wall, a big wall, like on the Mexican border, make Mexico pay for it. While some people think it's a little out there, it's like like making a Berlin Wall. But I don't. I mean, look, if it deters like people from coming over here illegally, I'll be all for it. All right. Okay. Look, if it deters like people coming in here illegally and committing crimes, I'm all for it. Okay. All right. That's just the end of that. Like it's just. I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. This world's just going to shit. Like, I mean, it's like, there's not much hope. Right now, the only person who's like speaking any kind of truth, any kind of knowledge, who has any kind of making any kind of like stuff that makes sense. That makes sense to normal everyday people. Like, they're just attacking them like crazy. Like, and because a few people got their feelings hurt. It's like, why can't we just deal with a bigger issue instead of worrying about being PC all the damn time? It's like enough already, man. It's like this is why our country's in the shit. It's like why? Why is it like like you said, a guy like people say Trump's not qualified, but how is it that a guy who's barely a senator, who's barely did anything like qualified? Like he was only like Obama was only in the Senate for he's a junior senator, he's only there for 2 years, and all of a sudden he's president. Like, what the fuck? Like, come, like, this, like, it's like, basically, it's like, how does these people, like, how does that make him qualified? And Donald Trump, he's been in business for, like, years. I mean, he's got experience. He's dealt with people. He knows how to talk. He knows how to negotiate. And, like, he's got some pretty good fucking ideas. Like, I'm telling you, Donald Trump as president, man, our country would do so well, man. That's the kind of shit we need. I don't know if I don't know if we'll get somebody like that. One can only hope, but, if Trump with Trump as president, I think this country, America, will be great again. I'm just saying. I'm not saying Trump's perfect in any kind of way. Everybody's got their flaws, but so far he's looking much better than most everybody else who's running. Okay, that's just my take on that. So y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, and don't come out here saying oh, you're racist or some shit like that, because I'm just gonna ignore it. And you know what? I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just not even gonna give you the time of day, because I like to have if you want to argue and debate, try something more constructive. Nothing childish shit like that's racist. All right, try something a little more constructive. Maybe something with some facts. Okay. All right, I'm out, y'all. Peace.